So I just watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and I gotta say, I liked it. I liked it. This movie was fun. Now, don't go. I'm not gonna get into the is Marvel back? Is this the greatest Marvel movie since an Endgame and all of that? I don't care about none of that. This movie was so fun. I really enjoyed this. It was just this movie made me like happy watching it. It really did. The cameos, unexpected. Very unexpected. Like there were so many surprises in this movie at every turn. At every time I thought that it was going to get slow or it was going to drag, I couldn't look away. It was just something else that they hit me with. This movie was a real treat. And I even feel like they catered to Marvel fans. I feel like they catered to millennials. My little millennial self really enjoyed this movie. I don't want to give away all the things in the movie, but I didn't expect Marvel to pull out some of these people. Some of these people. Like, y'all really went there. Marvel showed out for this movie. Without giving too much away, the movie starts with us seeing Deadpool about to dig up Logan from the last place that we saw him from the Logan movie. And they kind of take a pause for a second to catch us up to how he got there. And Deadpool is now involved with the TVA. If you don't know who the TVA is, pause before you watch the movie and go see Loki. You might be confused if you have not watched Loki, because that is pretty much a good description of who the TVA is. So now he's involved with the TVA, and for those of us who know what that is, we know that has to do with timelines, that has to do with the multiverse, and so that's how we get him meeting up with Logan. And there are several Wolverines and there are several Deadpools, and we are traveling to all these different multiverses, so we're getting to see our superheroes across time. They're pulling people out of the past. They're pulling people from movies I didn't expect to see. They're pulling people from movies that didn't even come out. This movie to me was just, it was fun. I don't know what it's going to do for Marvel moving forward. I don't know how the hardcore Marvel fans that are just like, Marvel is not good and stuff these days. Oh, whatever. Sometimes you just need a fun movie to sit back and have and laugh. Sometimes you just need a good laugh. This is probably one of the best movies I've seen so far in 2024. I probably just needed a really good laugh and to see something that was fun. And for me, being the horror person, the action, the gore, the blood was there. I enjoyed the fight scenes. They didn't hold back because we know Deadpool gets down. This ain't the PG-13 fighting. They really go in with this. And watching him and Wolverine fighting in this movie, two people who can like regenerate themselves, it is very interesting to see them fight. It's very interesting to see them fighting side by side. It is very interesting to see who they have teamed up with and all the references that they are making to future movies, past movies, what's happening now with the MCU. I really enjoyed this movie. I really want to give some things away, but I don't want to. But I will say, I'm just going to give a couple of spoilers. So if you hadn't seen it, go ahead and cut this off right now. Cut it off. And just know that it gets a thumbs up for me. Y'all... Okay, I'm now talking to people that didn't see the movie, and I'm talking to you. And I ain't even gonna spoil it that heavy, just in case some of y'all stayed around. You weren't supposed to. When I seen who they pulled out for Fantastic Four in his original role, because we know he done went into the MCU as somebody else, but he started in Fantastic Four looking fine. I didn't think he was coming back, and he came back. And y'all, when I see Blade, I just want to jump up. And not the blade that the MCU been messing with us, but the hours. And then to see Channing Tatum, because we all had expected him to be a part of the MCU, and then he was in the sense of the character we thought he was gonna be, but they just made it so comical. It was so on. This movie was just a blast with so many surprises. So I'm going to recommend people see this movie and you have a good time at the movie. This is a good time movie. Watch it with your friends, get your snacks and stuff. It's not too serious. It's very fun. And I even like the way that it ended, by the way. It's a feel-good movie. Sometimes that you need a nice feel-good summer movie. And we can have a whole discussion later on about how we're going to piece together moving forward since Deadpool done played with the timelines. That's going to be a whole other conversation. But for now, just looking at this movie in itself, I had a good time with this. I laughed so much during this movie. And I'm silly. So it was funny to me. So I don't know about all these that didn't have a good time. Whatever. Y'all need to laugh some more. This was a treat for me. And the cameos, like I said, they really did it. And I even really like how they wrapped the stories up. I don't feel like they just threw stuff together. It made sense for me, especially involving the TVA and everything that's been going with the MCU and the current phase. So it really did what it was supposed to do for me. But let me know in the comments, what did it do for you? Did you like this movie? Did you understand? Because it was a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot going on in the plot. So did you see how it was coming together? Did it work for you? Did they stick the landing for you? Did you enjoy the cameos? Was it anything you expected? Did you get any leaks so that you weren't surprised? Because I was very surprised and I enjoyed this movie and I hope you all did too. So let me know in the comments, did you like this movie? How would you rank the Deadpool movies? What do you think is going to happen with the MCU now? And like always, hit that subscribe button.